Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Terminal 1, where our big, beautiful international airport got so much bigger in the last episode. So big, in fact, that I've actually now contemplated building 2 new runways on top of the 2 new runways we recently added in. We currently have 4, and the reason why I'm thinking about 2 more right now is to completely separate the cargo and the maintenance side of the airport, with having their own double runway system, which is then less planes using the passenger ones, which means I can then get more passenger planes with more passenger terminals and concourses. Boys, I'm going all out right now. I am legit going all out right now. Money's rolling into the bank. We're having a fantastic time right now. But there is a lot of planes losing the runways, which is slowing down my abilities to bring more planes in to the airport. So that's what we're going to do. There's been some updates to the game recently. I feel like the developer watches the series. Hey, developer, if you're watching right now, because apparently he's now updated it to let you know if there is something wrong with your escalators. That thing that I keep getting wrong right now. But, hey, welcome back, boys. How you doing right now? Smash the like button, subscribe if you are new. And let's start rocking and rolling. So for me to be able to implement this and have a double runway over here, it's going to mean I'm going to have to transform how the one-way system taxiways work in this vicinity, which is kind of going to be a little bit wild. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to rejig this entry point, and I believe, if I'm mistaken, we've been given tunnels. Let me zoom right in right now so we can see, because I'm going to need to set this up very interestingly. So let me pause the game. Let me now delete here to there. But there is vehicles currently using it right now. Hold on. Let me fast forward. Hold on, boys. Hold on right now. This has not gone to plan right now. I should have done this when the airport was closed. But no. Here I am, causing absolute chaos right now. Right, are these vehicles going to finish using this so I can kind of now officially delete the road? Is the road now gone? No, there's still another vehicle to use it. Right, I should have waited until closing time, but that's okay. Okay, that is okay. Right, what am I now waiting for? I also need to get rid of this one as well. Now, like I said, this is going to cause absolute chaos. It really is. But I've got to wait, apparently. I've now got to play the waiting game. Any moment now, that will now be deleted, right, guys? Right? Guys, in the future, wait till nighttime to do some expansions, okay? Wait till nighttime right now. Right, what seems to... Do you know what? I'm going to make things a little bit easier real quickly. And we'll do some outside road connections. I just can't remember what the icons are. If the developer, if you do watch this right now, it would be nice to have a little bit of text over the icons so we know what's what. That would be great. I wouldn't be aimlessly looking blind trying to figure out what some of this stuff does. Right. We'll do that, which technically then means I don't need all of this. I can then delete you. I can now skip to the next day, which is great. I can delete you. Can I now get rid of all of this? Because we can just use those entry points, and it's all good. So, yeah, next day. We're fine. See, guys? I know what I'm doing. I haven't got a clue. Right, so we need to get double runways now all in. And this is going to be the interesting one. So taxiway, we use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So keeping it on this, I'm going to pick a point there. So that's our 6 point there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2... That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the double runways hit in there. So bring that across. Just quickly delete you. And then, because I want it to also align with what I've currently got set up here as well. That's kind of what we want it to do. So if I get a runway now in, and I've got to now try and remember the spacing of all of this. So that is, does that one go there? Or does that one go there? That one goes here. So one, two. Okay, I got ya. 1, 2. Bam. And then get a second runway in. Oh my goodness me, the game is having a little bit of a breakdown right now. Oh, do I have it this way? I just realized I'm kind of mimicking this. Do you know what? We're going to do it. It should be fine. And then this... oh, I didn't count that, did I? I didn't count it. 1... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe that is now where it needs to be. Right. Okay, so we're going to do the landing and the... sorry, not landing thingy. Let me change that in a minute. Let me do the approach lights first. There we go. They're now all in. I'm going to build the rest of the taxi right now. So bring this going all the way down. Now, I know I come off 2 there, so it should go like that, right? Where we only have a 1. Yep. Bring this all the way down. Beautiful. Run that down in the middle. And let me see if I can now replicate this. So, for this, we're circling around this way. So, we'll have an entry approach there. Got one there. Got one there. I mean, I could do many of them. It doesn't really matter. And then, obviously, we exit from... and we can, to be honest with you, we can exit from either side. Oh, no. Because it goes round like that. So we wouldn't exit from there. We could actually, theoretically... right. Wait, get back here. Taxiway. Enter from here. But only exit from there. Because you can come in this way. I mean, you'll never go round, but then again, these guys might come down this way. Ooh, it's a tough one, isn't it? It's a tricky one. But I could also make him land that way to go back this way. So yeah, there is ways in which I can kind of get around it in many ways. Right, let's play around with that then. Let's play around with this idea. So if I treated this to go down this way, but then you go down this way. Because if you land there, you can kind of go back that way. Or you can go this way. But you will turn off there. Yeah, I think I've got it. I think I've got it, guys. I think I've got it. But then saying that, we could still enter from that way as long as we get the one-way system all up and running. So they'll land from this way. So we can have a bunch of stuff in here. Doesn't really matter. Exit from this way. We'll sort it all out. We've got to do our one-way system. So, let's see if we can now implement this then. So I know the taxiway is going to come down and connect to this. It's going to come down to connect to there. And it's going to come down to connect to there. So I know how my one-ways are going to be working. Let me set up my one-way systems then. So this is going to go in that way. That's going to go in that way. But they enter from that way. So you can kind of see how it's slightly coming together. So enter from that way. So you enter. And if you're going this way, you're coming in this way. So that means you exit that way, you exit that way. You can exit out that way because we're going to flip this around. So this one goes... ooh, no, because it wouldn't really work like that, would it? Not really. Not really. Because I'm trying to make this one now flip the opposite way around, but it doesn't matter. Right, taxiway for this. This is obviously going to go this way. This will connect down to there just to match up to these 2 points there. So on this side, we can maybe determine it by setting up this side. And if they land here, and we've got this set up to where they come down this way and they go back up this way. So if they're going back up this way, that means they can't go down that way. Right. See, I've never had to deal with it both ends the opposite way round. We've never had to kind of do that. But we allow them to enter in there and then from there out. And then which way does this one go round? I don't think we've got it preset or predetermined. We go round that way. Okay, so I'll make this do the same then. Yeah, that kind of now makes sense. So double click, double click, double click, 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 click. And then click, click, double click, double click. Yeah. I think we've got that perfect. So if they're landing here and turning off, do I allow them to go round that way or down this way? Because that's going to kind of slightly change this. I reckon we do that way and then that way, which means that goes that way. And then, oh, now this one now. This is going to have to turn around and go down this way, which that is what this should follow. Which it does. Which then that goes around that. Okay, yeah, right, we've got it. We have now got it. We have now got it. Going up that way. And then these two pretty much meet there at that point. Right, I got it. It's a bit... it's a little bit all over the place. But we have the final outcome. Right. Now, I've got to try and get these connected to this. So I'm going to have to delete a few buildings right now. Mainly the maintenance buildings, but that can all be redone. Don't worry about that right now. We get the taxiway, which is now going to completely transform all of this, because now I've got to flip this all around. So let me just get it connected first. Right. Because now, as they come in this way, they're going to have to kind of go, and they can't really do it. So I've got to flip them around. So the one-way taxiway right now, each one of these has to now be flipped. Right, there we go. We've got to then flip you, flip you, flip you, which then also means we can officially get rid of you, you, and you, which means all my cargo planes are now using these runways. Glorious. Right, this is going to be beautiful. This is going to be beautiful. Now, they can land on this and turn off this way and come back down if this runway's busy. But I think this kind of makes a lot of sense. Now, we do have a fuel depot there. I now do have the ability to also run the taxiway here, which for us, this kind of goes this way. So I'll keep that open and free. We've got a more direct route then for them to skedaddle straight out of here. This makes the cargo a little bit more efficient. But granted, we are now missing a few things. I did get rid of a couple of the maintenance stuff. So the maintenance hangars are... Oh, get back here. Here. Now, this is only really to get the flight check stuff. That's really all it's for. So if I put one there, I can then do one there. I can get 3 in here, which actually works out fairly well. So... delete all of this. Oh, I didn't mean to delete you. Taxiway. Bam. Right, we're back in business. We're back in business, boys. And we'll drop 1, 2, 3. Connecting them up via the road. And then just add maximum vehicles to them. It's mainly for the flight check, so the cargo planes can get their flight check stuff. And what's the radius on it? So if I just make the radius big enough in each one, that it covers just the cargo side. It should be more than enough. Right, it should be more than enough. Right, anti-drone thrown down. There we go. And these are for landing and takeoff. We need the follow me cars, obviously, on both of these runways. Landing and takeoff, so they should use them dynamically. That's all hooked up. Now, that's just the cargo side. We haven't really sorted out the maintenance side, although we do have a couple of maintenance buildings there. This is our main maintenance area. So, taxiway. Now, this is not as busy. We don't even have any demand for it, so we can kind of get away with this pretty quick. And then we just sort out the one-way systems. So, basically, we come in this way. And in theory, we don't need this bit that goes around anymore, do we? No. So I can get rid of this. Right, delete that. Put the road back in. That's all it needs to do. In reality. That's all that needs to do. And we've got empty fuel tanks. Oh, snap. The price is low. Okay, the price is low. So what I'm going to... You know what? Because the price is so low, we might as well just fill up. Because we only pay for what we use on this. We only pay for what we use. You will not be charged for any fuel that does not fit into it. So if I just go maximum, I don't think we'll ever need to ever have to rejig that ever again. Right, I'm losing so much FPS right now as I wait for all the planes to leave. Oh, that's wild. That is actually wild right now. Now, I do want to concrete all that off, obviously. Is there a way in which the planes here are able to make their way round to the other runway? I don't think they are. They're just going to have to kind of wait their turn. But I don't think it's negative. I don't think it's too bad. But the game's FPS has considerably dropped right now. Right. Concrete. Okay, that's going to be very difficult to do. If I pause the game... Okay, it's easier to pause the game and do it. Alright, there we go. Right, I want to concrete it off. I couldn't even say the word then. Oh my goodness me. Because I think visually it just looks a little bit better. I know this goes against us negatively. I'm very, very well aware of that, but I've got loads of money right now, which I can rectify the issue if I do go into negative carbon offset. So it's not the end of the world, okay? It's not the end of, before you start crying, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world, okay? Right, I'm almost done. Almost done, and this... I can't believe we've got 6 runways, by the way. I think that's wild in itself. You know what I mean? Right. Okay, so, where are we in the airport now? We have a couple of planes now slowly departing. We are looking great with the ratings so far. That's pretty good considering we've had to kind of completely transform the whole airport for this moment in time. And then fast forward to the next day. Now, would you argue that we've got too many too many planes at this point? Oh, I don't know. I mean, I've got capacity to go up to 60 aircraft in one single time. Maintenance aircraft are coming in right now. We got a couple over here as well. But these are for the flight check vehicles. Very good, very good, very good. We need fuel, but we have set it up now where we do get a lot coming in. We just got to wait for that certain time of day. There we go, which fills it up pretty quick. It also does mean we spend a lot of money on fuel, but we can get rid of it. We ain't got issues, boys, with money anymore. I've got over 100 grand. Now, if I was to get rid of this airport now at this point, I can make the subsidiary payment nearly 12 grand. And I can nearly sell the airport for 350. Is that not wild or what? Right, so that makes us super efficient right now. Super efficient. I don't know if we'll ever get that lucrative 3 stars. I think that might be a little bit more difficult than we expect. But we can give it a good go. We can give it a good go. Now, it's just about speeding things up, making sure everyone's super fast. Flight check takes place. I don't think any of these are overstressed, overworked. Then again, there's not enough planes in here to overstress them, overwork them. But do we now need to think about having the passenger side have the flight check vehicles as well? Now, that's a little bit more difficult than anything else. Just with the way that things are kind of set up over here. And there is a lot of planes now coming in. We've currently got 36 planes in the airport. 35, 36. It's a lot of planes, isn't it? I've completely freed up these 2 runways here to accept more passenger. Now, as I look at it, right, because I deleted this, I've now got to change some of this. So that... What's going on, boys? There we go. That needs to now be flipped. Oh, hello, hello. All right, come on, game, you can do it. You can do it. That needs to be flipped so I can have aircraft come in this way when they land. Now, to exit, they can't really go out that way because we haven't set this up in the loop system either. But there is a possibility that I could. To allow them to utilize entering this side. But it's not the end of the world. I think we do just fine. We do just fine. But we are so speedy right now in turning planes around. Like, ridiculously speedy. Now, we did research everything, right? Let me just double check. Upgrades. We've got everything. I don't think there's any policies that I would take on board now. Supersonic jets. Oh, military cooperation, oh, they sound good, but it might be a terrible idea. It might be. Right, there we go. We got a plane now landing, utilizing this way. Now we change the way the arrow sits, so that allows us now to utilize more of the runways. In theory. So I kind of like have the freedom to now start thinking about expanding a bit more. And I think that's where the final progression, the final extension right now into the last few concourses is then going to come into place. I had 41 planes in for a second in the airport. That's a lot of planes, isn't it? That is definitely a lot of planes. The cargo services don't seem to be going that well, apparently. They're not a huge fan. I don't know what it is right now that I can do to improve them.
Let's run the pre-takeoff checklist.
I mean, they seem to get out of here, okay? Service rating 92%. I mean, it's going to fluctuate anyway. It is going to fluctuate, but I don't know what I've got to do to get, that 3 stars. That lucrative 3 stars. It's so busy right now. It's that busy, even my FPS can't keep up. We are literally running at 9 FPS right now. Damn! Is there any graphical changes I could do additional right now to improve things? Guys, let me know. Let me know in the chat right now, in the comment section down below. If there's anything else I could do. Detail draw distance. Just to kind of to improve, my FPS. Have I just frozen the game? No. Okay. Right. I think we're all good. Concrete drainage slope. I don't know if that's going to do anything for me. Is this anything to do with graphical things? I think I've turned all my graphical stuff off, right? Turn off a faster frame rate. We can view and change airline names. That's kind of cool, isn't it? I don't think there's anything else right now that I could do to improve my FPS. I think it's literally just a case of the game being slightly unoptimized for larger airports. I think so. But this is hilarious. Right, how do I get back? How do I get out of here? There we go. There we go. There is just so much going on, isn't there? And we're back down to a 1 star? What went wrong? Passenger services, apparently. Right, should we try and squeeze in some flight check stuff? Like I said, it's going to be very difficult for me to do that stuff. Because the space available. I mean, I could put that here. But it just doesn't work all there. Because, like I said, the space. I would have to move all this stuff. Which, in theory, I could. I could move this over. If I got rid of you and got rid of you. Right. Pause. Delete you. Delete you. Right, they're gone. Okay, so if I then get the cargo depot back in, one there, and then, of course, where's it gone? There we go, cargo depot back in there. We upgrade the building as well. More transporters. There we go. And then able to squeeze this in, but it's got to go backwards. And this, oh, wrong one. And the same with you. Okay, so I've just got to then connect a road to it. Which that's even more difficult now looking at the current setup. Because you can't run it directly to there. You've got to go round, but here's a bit of a mess. Here is an actual mess right now. Right, what's this? This is our fuel depot. So if I got the road to go across and then down, could I get the fuel depot in? And rotate? Yeah, it's just a case of now rejigging everything. So I've got 2 of these now in, which I can now implement some flight check vehicles, which will increase and help us ever so slightly. But they will get overworked fairly quickly. So if I delete you, pause, and then we implement another cargo thing there, another cargo one there, and then maintenance, spin you right round, you go there, and then maintenance, spin you right round, you go there, road, okay, what's that? Is that the anti-drone? Right, you go there. Let me put the anti-drone back in. Gotta then get rid of this one. Anti-drone. In there. Add the vehicles. Add the vehicles. Upgrade the building. Upgrade the building. You gotta put it into plane mode and come back out of it for it to register. So that is hopefully going to be a few more. And that kind of covers, so that's 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 flight check vehicles at once. I don't think it's going to be enough. But let's just see how this next day unfolds. I'm hoping everything is now in place. That is what I'm hoping. There's a lot of vehicles now, isn't there, boys? A lot of vehicles driving around the airport. And it also means I can now get more maintenance. Oh, I think we need to actually implement more fuel tanks, by the way. I'm just going to do a big row of them here. Okay, how did I mess up that last one? Right, lots of fuel tanks, just so I can have more storage. We'll see how we get on with that. So now we've got flight checks.
All passengers have disembarked.
And there we go. Yes, they are now utilizing flight checks. So we should get a slightly better rating right now for the passenger service vehicles, planes, passenger planes. Oh my goodness me. But is it enough? I truly don't know. I truly don't know if it's going to be enough or not. Right. Planes are doing their things right now. Very good, very good, very good. I mean, my passenger services, 71. It's getting slightly better. I wouldn't say that we're going to break the 3-star mark just yet. We're getting consistent deliveries coming in, but we are spending and utilizing that fuel instantly. But I've got more storage right now, so those times when we do have to slightly overorder, we've got the capacity to kind of store it. So we should, in theory, have more fuel than ever before. But other than that, boys, we are rinsing the cash right now. It is coming in. And my game is struggling so bad. Is it a wise idea to extend for the final few concourses? Let me know in the comment section down below. But we're going to end it for here, guys. All that's left for me to do right now is build the last few concourses and then truly see how many planes we can get in our airport right now. This could be wild, is all I'm going to say. Right, until next time, I will see you all soon, so goodbye.